It's so weird to me that black people never hear those fucking smoke detectors.
I'm not sure there's anything I could say right now that wouldn't get me canceled.
By the way, he did it 3 times before. You never heard it. It's Red Band.
We had an old school panel of top-notch comedians, a new golden ticket winner, and a pissy Tony Hinchcliffe to anchor Kill Tony, episode number 738. The first show of October gave us Andrew Santino and Guest of the Year candidate Jimmy Carr on the panel. It had been years since we've seen Santino on the show, so it was great to see him return to the top comedy podcast in the world. The man who makes up one half of the Bad Friends podcast was excellent as a panelist, roasting comedians but also offering words of encouragement. He'd be the first one to take a stab at an open micer, but he'd always tag it with an I love you, man.
I love this guy. I think you're a fucking beautiful human being. So you came out with like that, yo, Def, what up? And then now we talk and you're like, well, I like to sit on the patio. You're like a drug dealer I can take home to mom. I like you, dude. Once again, the Jews stealing black art live.
Yeah.
Once again, dude. I love your disdain for fat girls. I think that's great. I really enjoy that, especially because you're in such good shape. I like that you're like, fuck these fat girls, man. That's cool. Jesse, do you know what a fall guy is? When you look at your face, I could tell the guys were like, Jesse's going to take the hit for sure. This guy definitely gets busted. Yeah. 100%.
Yeah.
Close your eyes, Paul. Remember who you are. Know who you are. You're Paul. You came here tonight with some pretty good jokes. Now open your eyes. Here we are, Paul. Welcome to Kill Tony.
Yeah. Paul.
Landscaping. I'm a spick.
Paul, close your eyes again, dude. Good God. I think it was a good little run of joke. I'm being genuine. It was a great little.
Fuck
You
yeah,
had a
man.
good. You had a good. It was really good. It all tied together. It was very good.
I like your shit,
Yeah,
too.
thank you.
I think you're...
No.
Paul,
This guy's the fucking man.
Yeah, I was going to say...
The redheaded comedian was on fire for most of the night, but there was a part of the show where he notably got quiet after Tony said that he and his crew in Austin, Texas could go back to LA and take back the Comedy Store whenever they wanted. After about 25 or so minutes of silence, he returned back to his ways of a lovable roaster and was a welcome addition to a slew of impressive guests that have sat on the panel in 2025. For Carr, this episode was another opportunity to further cement his name in the Guest of the Year conversation. Carr was sharp as a tack as always, delivering soul-crushing roasts and one-liners to the acts on the show.
What are you, 5'2"? You're lucky you didn't drown in pussy. Yeah, I mean, the fat-shaming thing, I mean, if you're... Come on, lighten up. Maybe stop wearing shorts. You're a grown man.
Okay. Tony about to shoot his new hour. That shit is fantastic. I can't wait for y'all to see it.
Yep.
Andrew Santino had an amazing special on Hulu, bro.
That's
I really
right. It's
enjoyed it.
out right now. White Noise.
Thanks, I love you.
Just go fuck myself, shall I? I guess I'll just go fuck myself. If you study the hand,
Yeah.
he's giving involuntary finger.
It's a squiggly fucking little middle finger. I can't imagine what that would feel like in my asshole.
Had glitter shoved up his ass,
Oh, my God.
and like he farted at one point, and like it shot out.
Here's me thinking Kill Tony is a great show. That's a great fucking
That
show.
is a great show.
However, he was also the butt of the joke at times, and he was able to take that in stride and laugh at himself. Perhaps even more admirable, he spent a lot of his time this episode giving honest feedback to the open micers. Carr and Santino both did this, but in their own unique ways, feeding into the old school vibe that this episode carried.
I think we're all in agreement. You should write a set about being in prison. That's
Yes,
the
sir.
interesting thing about
No doubt
you.
about it.
I will.
You've got to be so fucking good at comedy before you take on material that's that heavy.
Yes, sir.
Don't do it until you're ready to do it. The juice has to be worth the squeeze, right?
Got
it. You got nothing there. Leave that stuff alone. Just talk
Yes,
about
sir.
you.
As for the acts on the show, there was quite a bit left to be desired. Outside of the latest golden ticket winner and some of the show's familiar faces, the bucket wasn't too kind to us. There were 2 notable bombs, a person who got interviewed probably a lot longer than they should have, and plenty of forgettable cannon fodder throughout the night. Let's break it all down, starting with Jack Shaw, who opened up the show. Similarly to Colin Sledge, every time Shaw performs, I always end up wanting to hear more stuff from him. He did 60 seconds on Roadhead, and this bit worked perfectly for Shaw's persona on stage.
And if you ever are offering someone Roadhead, don't offer them Roadhead, because we can't say no to that. It's like offering a coke addict cocaine. It's like, yeah, of course I want the blow, and that's a pun. But I'm panicking, because that's what happens when you get Roadhead, because people can see you, so you're just sitting there fucking trying. to make like you're just driving. And there was a UPS driver who pulled up next to us. And you know, they have the big mail trucks, dude. And he's looking at me and he goes... And that's when I learned I come from positive affirmation. Don't clap. Stop. Stop, please stop clapping.
Tony shared the same thoughts during the interview, which was funny as Shaw played it off like he's a cool guy.
That type of bit plays right into your awkward, nervous neurosis.
What are you talking about? I'm like a cool guy. I'm like a cool guy. Yeah. Well, go ahead, Andrew.
Shaw's also been great with the panel lately. He had a great moment with Greg Fitzsimmons last time he was on the show, and this time he had another great back and forth with Jimmy Carr.
You have a very cartoon vibe.
Oh, okay. Have you seen your face? It is... It is
Actually pretty reasonable.
Yeah. Tony, you stay quiet over there. It's just me and Jimmy now.
Okay, Jack.
Okay, never mind. All right.
He closed things out by doing what helps his anxiety, which is jazz scatting, which was made as funny as it was obnoxious because of Tony complaining about how he can't handle Jack for more than 5 minutes. Pissy Tony was out in full force early, and he did not go away for the remainder of the episode.
Jack's one of those guys that I can really only handle for about 5 minutes, and he is literally at 4 minutes and 51 seconds on this stage right now, and I can just feel it creeping on. Like, I kind of get sick of him. Wow. Unbelievably stupid.
Shaw is uniquely himself and always makes me laugh because he's not afraid to take risks or do things that may get on Tony's nerves. This was another solid appearance from Jack Shaw. Jesse Vasquez was the third bucket pull of the night and the only notable performance from the bucket more than 30 minutes into the episode, and it wasn't for a good reason. Vasquez bombed and struggled to get through his handwritten jokes. He also called Charlie Kirk Charlie Clark. He got booed. It was an objectively funny bomb.
AR-15, bulletproof vest, pistol, and bullets. What do we call those? School supplies. We lost Charlie Clark recently. I never met the guy, but I hear he's a real pain in the neck. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Ooh, I'm nervous as fuck, guys. Appreciate it. All right. I already said that. All right, last thing real quick. Most girls don't
They're
know.
stopping you there, Jesse. I'm going to jump in.
Paul Ramirez came on stage after Vasquez, and this was the best 60 seconds of the episode up to this point. After he got through a not-so-great opening joke, he rounded out his set with a long build-up, punch-heavy 30-ish seconds that wrapped up nicely. Everything came together at the end, and he may not have got a lot of love from the crowd, but I enjoyed it.
I just graduated high school about a year ago today, and I found out in the news that my old high school teacher, he got arrested for trading A's in exchange for sex. He taught me a valuable lesson, though. One lesson he taught me was that sometimes in life you got to give head to get ahead. I went to high school during the era of school shootings. You know, my school came up with a program where we'd be nice to the kid who we thought was most likely to shoot up the school, which benefited me because it made me Mr. Popular back in high school. I don't know why I was going to shoot up the school. I was too busy sucking my teacher off, you know?
A couple of acts later, we got to see a rare middle-of-the-show appearance from Ari Matti, and this was one of my favorite minutes from him in a long time. The premise was very on-brand for Matti, and the act-outs were on full tilt for the Estonian assassin.
In chess, they have a separate league for women. Why? In basketball, it makes sense. I'm gonna jump over you. In boxing, I get it. I can just fucking... But in chess, too, huh? So you're telling me it's official? Don't worry, honey cheeks, I looked into it. It has nothing to do with intelligence. The rules are a bit different. No difficult buttons, no bishops, no knights. As a matter of fact, women, close your ears for a second. Guys, they're just playing checkers.
He got a standing ovation from Carr as he came out. Well deserved for the person who is probably the best performer on the show at the moment. Once he gets citizenship, he could be the next Kill Tony regular to get swooped up. During his interview, he talked about going on the road with Martin Phillips and experiencing an earthquake, which was a pretty funny moment as well.
I'm freaking the fuck out. I look over at Martin Phillips. He's standing perfectly still. Martin isn't too shaky. The world is too still.
Aaron West followed Ari Matti, and it was Bomb City once again. He spoke with such conviction, yet his jokes struggled to land. We'll take a look at his set, and Jimmy will explain what I mean.
Speaking of ball sacks, do you guys eat at Olive Garden often? Who knew you could take a tour of Italy without ever leaving Beaumont, Texas? Now, folks, it's easy to know if your server at the Olive Garden is into incest when they say things like, when you're here, right here, your family. Your Honor, yes, I might have dropped a cannoli in the urinal. Well, let's just say my tour of Italy took a little detour. You guys like Chewy's Tex-Mex?
Terrible material.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fucking incredible performance. I don't know what you're good at, but there's something there, and it's very special.
After listening to Aaron West drone on and on about getting sober and quitting jobs, Mason Bird hit the stage, the latest golden ticket winner. Bird has had some unreal luck lately, being pulled from the bucket 3 times in the last 2 months, I think. Every time Bird performs, it always seems to be on episodes where the bucket is having a down night, and he always ends up being a highlight.
I got on a Lime scooter the other day, and I drove like 2 or 3 feet, and the bike stopped, and it was like, hey, just so you know, only 1 rider per scooter, please. Has anyone ever had to press a button to confirm they were an individual? I know the exact moment I needed to stop riding the bike. I drove by a black woman. She was like, oh, hell no. I went to Europe, and I saw the Mona Lisa. This Korean couple walked up to me. They're like, hey, can you take a photo of us? And I was like, sure. And I thought they want to take a photo like them and the Mona Lisa, but they want to take a photo with me. I look like World War III propaganda. There's photos of me in North Korea. This is democracy. This is freedom. This is McDonald's. Wow.
His minute was the best on the show, and his hard work paid off as it got him a golden ticket.
How many times have you been on this show?
3.
3 times. And you're constantly getting better. It's absolutely incredible. I really love your style, and I think I want to see more of you. So I'm going to make you the newest golden ticket winner here. You, my friend, have done it. That's it right there. A golden ticket for Mason Bird, everybody.
Bird is such a likable presence on the show and is someone who I've enjoyed seeing the evolution of. He's a unique golden ticket winner, having had 3 appearances before getting the distinction, but it definitely is well earned. Every time he's been on the show, he's been the best bucket pull on that episode and has been among one of the best bucket pulls for the month. Alrighty guys, and that was my Kill Tony episode number 738 review. What did you guys think? Leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, click the bell icon so you get notified every single time I drop a new video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day.
What was your spin? How did you get 3rd?
Well, so they had an interview section, and I told everyone it was my Make-A-Wish. I literally went from 8th to 3rd in 5 words.
Wow.